Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? You guys. First of all, happy birthday to me. Hi. It's not my actual birthday right at this exact moment, but it's my birthday week and I'm an Aries and we celebrate all week long, month long, year long. Just kidding, I'm actually literally the polar opposite. I'm like, don't sing happy birthday to me, please. I can't be the center of attention. I just don't like it. I don't. But anyways, you guys, I am so freaking excited to be showing you guys my new collection from Lunar Beauty. Of course, if you guys do not know, I am the CEO of Lunar Beauty. It is my own personal brand. It's a family-run business. Me and my parents, we run it. You know, it's a little Latino-owned business, and it is a beauty line. And I am coming out with a collection this week on April 8th at 10 AM PST. It's going to be on lunarbeauty.com. I'm gonna leave it at lunarbeauty.com right here. And of course, I'll leave my retailers down below in the description if you guys are curious about what other places will be carrying this collection. It drops this week. It drops in a few days. I'm so excited. So it's not technically dropping right now, but it is dropping in a few days. And if you guys couldn't tell from like the vibes, pinky, you know, like pinky and like pinky and like neutral. But I'm really excited because I actually have a new SKU in this line. A new product that I've never done before in my fucking life. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and just shut the up. Let's go ahead and reveal the entire Nude Prism Collection. So as always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please fucking watch and don't do with that. But if you guys like brand reveals, if you guys like the gays, y'all thirsty? Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're new, what's up? I'm Manny MUA. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, especially in a video like this where I'm like literally freaking. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be calm. Let's go and get started on the reveal. So you guys, the collection that we're launching honestly, I'm not kidding you, dead ass, might be my favorite collection I've ever launched, like as a whole. With everything here, I think it might be my #1 collection ever. Like, and that's saying a lot because it's like literally so sickening. And I screamed so loud that you couldn't hear me. Only the dogs could. Zaya's screaming over there. Anyways, you guys, so we are going to be revealing the entire Nude Prism Collection. We are going to be having a eyeshadow palette, the Nude Prism color palette right here. We are going to have a brand new blush palette, Nude Prism Blush, and a new SKU that I'm just launching, the Lunar Beauty Lip Oils, 3 shades. Look at the packaging. It's like nude and pinky. So as you guys can see from the entire collection, the whole vibe is nude and spring. My whole inspiration for this was very much like florals for spring. Groundbreaking. Like that was my vibe. Okay, that was like literally what I was living for. So I'm gonna go and show off. What should we show off first? I don't know. I said we'd go ahead and do the eyeshadow palette first because I feel like the eyeshadow palette, it's the nipples of the face, you know? And it's just, people just love a shadow palette, as well I do. Of course, I'm wearing it today on my eyes. And this palette, a labor of love. Let me tell you that. It's been a labor of love. This is the unit card, and this is what we see right here. Gorgeous cherry blossom inspired kind of fantasy. Okay, so we're gonna open it, we're gonna reveal. Of course, we got the moon on it. We have the embossed flowers. Nude Prism is the collection. The moon, of course, rays is just delectable. And it truly is like, I can't. Okay, are you guys ready for the reveal? Are you ready to see the inside? We have the reveal of the Nude Prism. Honey. Are you joking? No, but are you joking? Are you joking? This is a 18 pan color palette, of course. You guys, this guy is gonna retail for $48. Just like my other palettes do, they all retail for $48. This guy is gonna retail for $48 as well. I'm gonna go and insert like with lower lighting so you guys can see the true color of it. I'm actually gonna show an iPhone video as well of what it looks like in daylight so you guys can see like the actual depth of the colors. Because I feel like it's a little hard when I'm doing reveal videos. People always think that they're so much lighter than they really actually are because of the studio lighting. So I wanted to kind of show you guys what they would look like. But anyway, we have 12 mattes and 6 hyper metallic shimmers. Like, I can't. I'd love to, but I can't. I love to, but I can't. It's so good. I literally have been wearing, you guys, I don't think you guys understand. I've been wanting to tell you guys what I've been on my eyes because you guys asked me on IG stories, like when I'm doing a makeup look, they're like, oh, like, what are you wearing on your eyes? And I'm like, I would love to tell you, but I can't because it's Nude Prism. And as you guys know, I have Moon Prism in my line, and I thought it'd be kind of fun play on words with Nude Prism. That's why the whole entire collection is called Nude Prism, because I'm like, Moon Prism, Nude Prism. Because the girlies love their nudes. I don't send nudes, I just get them. So the color story here, of course, as you guys can see, it's a very neutral, but also kind of teetering onto rosy color story. I wanted to add some like rosier soft tones, some neutral tones, a little bit of cool tones as well. I wanted to have a palette that anyone can use. If you're a neutral girly that likes to be a little more on the neutral side, you can find something in here that you would absolutely love. I'm gonna go back to the Nude Prism palette. I just wanna show you guys the stuff first, and then I'll talk about it right after, okay? So let me just go and show you guys the Nude Prism Blush Cheek Palette. We have our Nude Prism here. So you guys, my blush palette has been like my #1 seller in my brand for years. And so I want to come out with a sister blush palette that was gonna be just a gorgeous continuation that I felt I could be proud of, because I really felt, I'm like, oh my God, the first one was perfect. It was stunning, it was like, it was iconic, it was immaculate.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
But I said, I know I can do more. I can find a sister to her, a cousin even. So we have the Nude Prism Blush Palette, of course. Same kind of packaging, a little more vibey, a little more nighttime-y. Okay, so we have the Nude Prism Blush Palette right here. Hijo de tu madre is so good. So we have a combination. We kind of have it all in here. Honestly, we kind of do. We have nice pops of color, pink and orange, for deeper complexions to really pop on the cheek. We have a nice cool tone pink. We have a really pretty like apricot-y kind of warm blush. We have this really cool, unique one that I've been using literally. Can you guys see my desk in the mirror reflection? Please don't look. It's so dirty.
Don't.
We have a really nice like nude terracotta blush, and then we have a gorgeous really light peach shade. You guys, I didn't think I could. I was like, there's no way I can make a blush palette that's gonna rival the first one. Like, there's just no way. And then I did. So we have the Nude Prism Blush Palette. Of course, I'll go over that right now. And I'm just gonna show you guys the new product we have here. We have the Lunar Beauty Lip Oils, and I have 3 shades. We have Dare Me, Expose Me, and Kiss Me. All 3 shades with our, look at this new unicorn we have. Because you guys know how we have the white and the black unicorns for our glosses and our liquid lipsticks that kind of correlate with the packaging. So of course this is a nude unicorn that has the same kind of, not that being cracked, hold on. So you guys can see it has like that same kind of riveting, the holographic effect all over the packaging. Super gorgeous. But the lip oil, let me show you guys what they look like. I'm gonna open it. And of course you have our little moon. They're just like the other unicorns, but neutral and nude. So when I open up the unicorn and we pull out the new component, oh, are you kidding? We have a neutral, kind of nude mauve-y tone for the overspray now. Let me show you guys a comparison of my other components. Gloss is white, liquid lipstick is black, and now we have lip oils, which are a neutral, like mauve-y nude shade. Can you guys see that? She's like the little middle sister, you know, that everyone forgot about. Look at that. The line's coming along. Miss Lunar Beauty is coming along. You know she is. But we have, of course, 3 different shades. When I was creating the lip oil, I wanted it to be something that, of course, would be extremely hydrating, extremely nourishing. So that's exactly what I did. They're not gonna be a sticky formula. As you guys know, I do not like sticky, tacky whatsoever on my lips. So they're gonna be a little bit thicker. And the reason I did that, because I wanted them to sit on the lips longer. And usually when they're thicker, they'll last a little bit longer on the lips. I wanted them to stick on a little bit longer to really get like the jojoba oil, the camellia oil, all the oils in it to really seep in and sink into the lips and really nourish your lips. That's exactly what this is. This is like my first kind of take on a skincare / makeup product is the lip oils. This is in the shade Expose Me, and it is a completely clear lip oil, completely translucent. And you guys, these are so hyper reflective, and every single shade is a different fragrance. It's not the same fragrance as my liquid lipsticks and my glosses, because I wanted to do something different. I'm like, bitch, I've been doing the same fragrance every single time, and it's sickening. But I was like, I wanted to see if I can do something different. And so what I did is actually change the scent and fragrance for every single lip oil we have. So the first shade, which is the completely clear shade right here, is going to be Mango. The clear shade, Expose Me, is Mango. I just want to show you guys what they look like. They're just insanely reflective, super absolutely gorgeous, as you guys can see. It's a lip oil. It's a hydrating ass lip oil that's not sticky. It's a little bit thicker, but it's not sticky. And that's exactly what I wanted. And we have a mango scent. It's a light mango scent, but it's truly stunning. And with these, you guys, with the lip oils, I wanted to go really minimalistic with them. I didn't want them to have a lot of color, especially for like the girly who didn't want anything on the lips, just wanted like a really hydrating, moisturizing, skincare type thing. I was like, okay, cool, I got you in mind. I have you in mind. So we have Dare Me, which is the next shade, which is a very translucent peach. As you guys can see against my hand, has a very light translucent peach effect to it because it is a peachy shade. Not very heavy at all on the lips. It literally barely gives you a little bit of a peachy tint. Barely. But I was like, some people just don't want to have a lot of color on their lips. That's totally fine. I feel you. So I created more of a minimalistic product that has, you know, skincare infused benefits. So of course, you guys, Dare Me is a peachy shade and the scent is peach. A light peach scent. Oh my god. Oh my god! So because these are jam-packed with like skincare benefiting ingredients, like organic jojoba seed oil, shea butter, camellia japonica seed, which is actually really, really great for like the appearance of lines on the lips. These are gonna retail for $18 and they're just a little bit more expensive than my glosses because they have more beneficial ingredients that are really more hydrating and intense. And by the way, price for the blush palette is gonna be $35, just like my original blush palette is. They're both gonna be $35. Just wanna give you a little heads up on that. And last shade, guys, we have the shade Kiss Me. And Kiss Me is a translucent pink shade. So we have Kiss Me right here, as you guys can see against my hand. Translucent pink. And Kiss Me is a watermelon fragrantive scent. I literally have lip liner on and just this, I'm not kidding. They're so stunning. You have mango, peach, and watermelon. All of them are more of a slight, subtle fragrance. They're not too overpowering whatsoever. That's kind of how I wanted it. I didn't want it to be like too intense in your face. They smell freaking amazing and they're so hydrating. And you can literally just kind of wear them every single day and you'll notice a difference in your lips. Like they truly are hydrating. And I made them to be, you know, thicker so that really last on the lips and really become like just like this supple, you know, osmosis, if you will. So there's gonna actually be a bundle, you guys, with all of the products, all 5 of the SKUs. It's gonna retail for $110, and it's gonna be 20% off of what everything would be combined. So it's gonna be, you know, of course, a great value. And if you buy the bundle, you guys will also be getting a nude Lunar Beauty sponge. So we came out with the nude sponges in the mystery boxes. This is actually a mini version of it. I was playing with different sizing. This is like a smaller version. The regular one is a little bit bigger, but they're all in my warehouse. Great! Way to be prepared, Manny! They're like this size. Like they're normal. It's normal sized. Okay? So we actually did the nude sponge in one of the mystery boxes that we did this year. And I decided to actually bring it back and make it not only a permanent item in my line, so you can actually buy it separately, but it's gonna be included as like a free gift with purchase with all of the bundles, depending on while supplies last, by the way. Depending on supplies last. Let me just make sure to say that because if we don't have as many sponges, then, you know, first come, first serve. But it's just like a little extra thing for a thank you for getting the bundles because I feel like the bundles are really the best deal. But I think that overall it just looks all cute. Let me show you guys, by the way, all 3 of these together. I feel like it's hard to tell. Okay, I feel like with the 3 lip oils, you guys can see the completely clear, the peach, and the pink lip oils. I think it's hard to see, so I want to show you guys what they look like. And of course, I'm also going to be inserting iPhone video of the lip oils as well. So let's just go and talk about the shades now of the eyeshadow palette and the blush palette. The eyeshadow palette, oh my god, every time I open it, I can't handle it. Every time I open this palette, I truly like gasp because truly, this might be one of my favorite like palettes I've ever done with Lunar. Like, I don't know. Because looking at it, it's sex. And consensual, of course. And it's absolutely beautiful. So let's actually go through it shade by shade. Actually, of course, I'm going to be inserting some swatches I did on my arm. What I did was I primed my arm with eyeshadow primer. And I did a finger swatch and I did a brush swatch for every single one of these shades. So I'm going to go down the line so you guys can see exactly what the shades are. We have Bear, which is the first row. All the names are gonna be, of course, kind of in the neutrally vibes kind of way. We have Bear, which is a really, really, really light nude with pink undertone. Super gorgeous on the lid when you want to just do something a little more on the neutral side. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. We have Cherry Blossom, which is a really soft matte petal pink. Really, 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 really pretty. Just very soft and ethereal. We have I'm Shy, which is a matte, light, peachy nude shade, which is, you know, we all need a peachy nude in the crease. We all do. And I feel like that's exactly what I'm Shy is. We have Vibes, which is a stunning neutral medium toned brown. Just not too warm, not too cool, just a gorgeous neutral. We have apricot, which is a really pretty matte cinnamon brown with this like warm undertone. It's hard to describe because it's such a warm, pretty shade, but it's not too brown, but it's like not pink. It's very difficult to describe, but that makes it cool because it's different, it's unique, and it's great. So it's like an apricot-y, peachy brown pink. It's hard to describe. And last of the first row is Sakura, which is a matte cranberry brown. So on my lids, you guys, let me just go and say this. I have cherry blossom, apricot, Sakura, and Sam on my lids. And of course, a little bit of bloom for you as well on the outer corners. Just to kind of give you guys a little vibes on that. So now we're going into the second row. And you guys, the second row, what I'm so excited about with this palette specifically, the shimmer formulas in this are actually a little bit different than the shimmers I've done in my brand previously. They're almost like a powder cream hybrid. So they almost have this like really soft cream texture consistency, and they're very metallic, and they have this like really intense reflection to it. And it's because of that like oil we have in it. We actually add a little bit more oil to this one to really give it that really high, intense, high shine pop. I'm just gonna swatch a couple on my finger right now just so you guys can see just immediate first impression. So you guys can see they're very high shine, very high reflection. And it's because they have this like creamy oil kind of hybrid vibes to it. They're literally insane. Okay, so let's go ahead and go down the row. First, we have So Icy, which is a super white shimmer reflect. I actually have it on my inner corner right now. Again, you guys, all these are going to be a very high reflection, high shine shimmer. They're very like reflective. They have a little bit of reflect in every single shade, so just be conscious of that when you are using them. I would definitely recommend putting it on like more of a wet primer or using your finger or even glitter glue. It's just going to really help adhere and not have any kind of fallout going on. So that's just my personal preference. That's how I like to use it. I use it on a wet eye primer and I just stick it on with my finger. You can use it on a brush too, and they look great. But just as a little side note, next you guys, we have Your Golden. It is a true golden shimmer with this like really gorgeous, intense reflect in it. And it actually has like this, the tiniest little bit of like pink sparkle in it as well. It's like this really cool, unique kind of color. I absolutely love it. Next, you guys, we have the shade Laura. And you guys already knew, if I'm doing an entire palette dedicated to neutrals, I'm naming a shade after Laura. She is the nude queen. She's the neutral queen. So actually what I did is I sent all 6 shimmers to her and I showed her on like my swatches and my arms. And I was like, what do you think of these? What is your favorite of all the shimmers? What's your number one? I will name this shimmer after you. And so she actually ended up choosing this one, which is a really gorgeous like taupey shimmer. It's honestly perfect. I can't even like, she did that. Like, look at that. Are you kidding me? That's like gorgeous taupey high reflect shimmer. Next shade in the row is actually Sam. And Sam actually named after a close friend of mine who passed away months ago. And it's like, I'm excited to actually be able to say her name and talk about her now. And I feel like enough time has passed where I can actually say her name without, you know, getting emotional, like super emotional about it. But I actually named this after Sam, my friend here for the tea. And she's already seen all these colors. She's seen the palette long ago. And her favorite was this shade. And because she had blue eyes, that like really pretty pinky reflection was gonna look so good on her. It was gonna look amazing on her. So I wanted to dedicate one of my shades to Sam because we've been through a lot. Me and Sam have been through so much, and I wanted her legacy to live on in one of my shades. So Sam is in this palette because she's seen it all. And she's been through with me through a journey, and so I had to name one of them after her. So it is a really, really, really pretty soft pink shimmer. Not like actually pink. It's what I'm wearing on my lids today. So you can see it's not an actual pink shimmer whatsoever. It has like a slightly pink undertone. It's like a rose gold, a rosy gold shade. Next, you guys, we have the shade Expose, which I would actually describe as definitely more warmer coppery gold. Not super, it's not copper, but it's definitely more on the coppery side. It's not gonna be as like golden as Your Golden, but it's gonna be a little bit more on the dirty, kind of dirty gold side, if that makes any sense. And last but not least, in this row, you guys, we have the shade Star-Crossed. And Star-Crossed is a really pretty old gold, darker gold, a little more on the grungy side. So I would say it's like a grungy gold. Almost has a greenish tone to it. It's hard to describe. Let me show you guys what it looks like right here. Can you guys see how it's just like deeper, it's darker, it's more intense, almost has a greenish tone to it. That old gold shade, that's exactly what Star-Crossed is. Now let's go and dive into the last row. We have the shade Milk Tea, which is a matte cool tone, medium tone brown. And you guys, Milk Tea I named after Milk Tea Boba. You know, and the thing is, that color Milk Tea, it's like that cool tonish brown. That is this shade. I'm like, I have to. So we have Milk Tea, nice cool tone brownish shade. Next, guys, we have the shade Tease, which is a really pretty matte caramel brown. I feel like it's very self-explanatory. It's a gorgeous caramel tone. Great if you want to do something more on the neutral side. You know, browns in the crease. That's a great shade. Next, guys, we have the shade Classic, which is a matte chocolate brown. And it honestly, when I'm doing something more on the neutral side that I want to be more on the browny kind of tones, not so pinky, I will use I'm Shy, Vibes, Tease, Classic, Moody, and of course Bare. And it is the most gorgeous, like just neutral, classic, everyday shade. Truly just chef's kiss. We have Bloom For You, which is a matte deep plum shade. Absolutely gorgeous. And it honestly just adds like this depth, this plumminess. I can't even describe it. Like, I feel like I'm a fucking loser when I'm describing shades. I'm just like excited about every single one. You guys, next we have the shade Moody, which is a really matte, deep walnut brown. And I feel like every kind of neutral palette needs a really matte, deep brown, as well as a matte, deep black. And of course, that's the last shade. We have the shade Deeper, which is a deep matte black. And I'm like, we have to have a deep black in there. We have to have a deep brown in there, just to really kind of amp up everything. And that is it for my entire color palette, the Nude Prism color palette. And truly, it's a Fritz Brunei. I was just really excited to do something more on the neutral side. Like, this is the most neutral palette I've ever done with my brand Lunar Beauty in all the years I've had it, and I've had it since 2018. It's the most neutral thing. If you are a neutral girly who wants to just do neutral stuff on the eyes, totally get it. I've been a copper eye nude lip girl my entire career. Literally copper eye nude lip Manny MUA. So I understand wholeheartedly, and I want to create something like that for my brand. So I also want to quickly show you guys some swatches of the blush palette. Actually, what I did is I put foundation all over my arm and I packed them on. I just want to go over them really, really quickly. We have the shade Peachy. Peachy is a really, really light, fair peach shade. I don't know how else to describe it. Super light matte peach. We have the shade Zay Zay, which is actually named after Zaya. It's just one of my nicknames I have for her. Zay Zay is this really pretty medium caramel nude, and it has like a little bit of like reflect in it, a little bit of sheen. Nothing reflective, like it's not going to be like a shimmer, definitely not a shimmer, but it has like this like light like satin sheen to it with these like tiny little baby reflect particles, if that makes sense. It's literally gorgeous. Like, next, you guys, we have the shade Pink Prince, and that is a matte cool toned petal pink. And that's actually the blush I'm wearing on my cheeks today. Petal print mixed with a little bit of kawaii, but I think it looks absolutely stunning, divine, show-stopping, wonderful. Like, I don't know, I have any other words to say other than that. Gorgeous, cool-toned matte pink. Next, you guys, we have the shade Beauty, which is a matte, warm, chestnut kind of blush shade. Great on medium complexions, zebra complexions. Really, really just pretty on the skin. Actually, what I like to do, for me, like, I'm gonna show you guys what I do with this one, just as a personal. I'll take a little bit of Beauty, I'll dip into it, and I'll add it next to my contour, like right, you guys see that right there in this section? And I'll kind of blend it into my bronzer and give me this like duo-toned blush vibes that I think is just honestly immaculate. Oh, it's so stunning. It's like this just gorgeous warm caramel brown. And the last two shades, you guys, we have our Kawaii and Blaze. Kawaii is a really gorgeous, honestly, just hot pink. I want to have something that can really just amp up any look and every single look that you can possibly do and give it just a nice pink flare. Of course, if I want to do something more pinky, I'll dip a little bit into Pink Prince and the smallest amount of Kawaii. It is so freaking pigmented. You got to be careful with it because it is so pigmented. I just do like a little and then I'll blend it in, and it just really just gives me a nice poppy pink shade. And you guys, we have the shade Blaze, which is just a matte, true hot orange. I want to have an orange. I didn't have an orange in my last blush palette that was like really orange, that we wanted to like kind of teeter on that end and go really warm, really orangey. We can with Miss Nude Prism Blush. So my second blush palette, of course, complements my first blush palette gorgeously. It really does. I don't even know what else to say. I'm gonna swatch my shade Stargaze from my blush palette, my first one, and Pink Prince from my second one, so you guys can see the difference. We have Stargaze and Pink Prince, just in case you guys are curious about any comparisons. Right there. Let's do the shades Zay Zay from my second palette and Gravity. Zay Zay and Gravity. Boom, boom. Right there. Let's do Peachy and Twilight. Peachy, Twilight. You guys can see right here. I just want to show you guys that none of the shades are going to be the same, and they're going to just complement one another really, really gorgeously, but none of the shades are exactly the same for the blush palettes, because I was like, girl, I can't come out with another blush palette with the same shades. Are you joking? So I created another blush palette that was going to be gorgeous and complement the first one. But that is it, you guys. That's it for the entire collection. It drops this Friday at 10 AM PST on lunarbeauty.com. I truly, like, this collection was a labor of love. Let me tell you that, you guys. This collection was a labor of love. When I tell you, I truly cannot even describe it. It was such a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this for so long, a whole entire nude line. By the way, guys, the products here are made in PRC. I just want to be really, really transparent about that. They're made in China. And you know, with me, I don't give a shit where anything is made as long as it's made well. I'm like, girl, there can be amazing, amazing things in any place in the world as long as you find the right spot. So I truly feel like I found this amazing lab that did this for me, and they honestly slayed it. They truly freaking slayed it. Like the blush palette formula, it's the same. Maybe it's the same thing as my first one. And of course our color palette, Miss Nude Moon. Gorgeous, creamy mattes, high reflective shimmers. Like, honestly, I'm just so pleased with how it all turned out because I worked so hard on this collection. It's literally like one of my, if not my favorite collection I've ever done. To do an entire collection dedicated to like neutrals and nudes and that kind of fantasy truly just, it warms my cold heart. It really does. No, I'm just kidding. But I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. And I hope you guys do too, and I hope you guys are excited about it, and I cannot wait to see what you guys think. I'm so thrilled. Like, I really, really am. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all love and support on Lunar Beauty. Without your guys' support, of course, Lunar Beauty would not be here and wouldn't continue to create awesome-ass products I'm able to pour the money I earn into my brand and continuously just create out-of-this-world beauty, which, of course, is our slogan. It's like my dream. It's my passion. Being able to do this with my family, it truly is the best thing in the entire world, the best feeling ever. And when you guys get something from my brand, you guys love it, and you care for it, and you use it all the time, it just shows that I'm like, holy shit, like what I'm doing is, it's working, like it's validating. You know what I mean? So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And even if you guys cannot buy this collection, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for the likes, comments, everything, the subscribes, all that stuff. You guys are still supporting me, and I really, really appreciate that. I hope you guys like it. And of course, you guys, by the way, these are all going to be permanent items in my line. They're not limited edition. They're all permanent. The Nude Prism eyeshadow palette, blush palette, lip oils, all permanent parts of my line. And of course, if you guys do enjoy the lip oils, let me know the feedback on them. This is the first SKU I've ever done before. If you guys do like them, let me know. We can of course create more shades with more depth if you guys would like that. I just kind of want to go a little bit more minimal girly with them this time. Little minimal girly. Oh, by the way, really quickly, affiliates. I have a couple affiliates when it comes to Lunar Beauty. Affiliate codes will work on these products. They will not work on the bundle, but the affiliate codes will work depending on whatever affiliate you guys know or like and whatever code you want to use. They will work on the products individually, just not on the bundle itself, because no codes work on the bundles because they're already discounted 20%. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. That's it for today's video. Anyways, guys, I love you guys so much. Have a great rest of the night or day wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah.